Hello guys, this is Tisha from MS Hot Tips. Today we're looking into Microsoft Excel once again, and we're going to look into how to integrate several calculations inside a pivot table. So I'm creating that video because I've noticed that some of my colleagues, they actually use very smartly the pivot table feature of Excel, but what they do not use it to its full extent. For example, I have here a table with the population of all countries of the world, and what I would like to do, I would like to see how much the population has evolved over the years. So what my colleagues would do, they would come here and create another column that they would call variance, and they would start calculating something like this minus this divided by that, just to figure out what the percentage increase or decrease has been since the 1980s. So that's one way to do it, but the problem with that is that if you remove countries from the list, it can become quite messy. So one alternative way of calculating that variance is to actually integrate it inside the pivot table. How do we do that? So let's go into the pivot table, and in the value section, we're going to pull another time the values, and we're going to change the way that value is displayed. We're going to go into show value, so it's still the same data behind, but the way we present it is different. Going to show the value as difference from, percentage difference from, and we're going to say that we want to see the evolution since 1980. So the base field will be the year, and we're going to pick 1980. And you can see immediately that Excel has calculated the variance. And to make it more understandable, I'm just going to rename it variance. Okay, so what you can see here now is that you have that new column here, that's my second field here, and we can see that indeed between the 80s and the 90s, the population of Afghanistan has decreased somewhat, and the decrease is actually 7%. But over the course of the last 4 decades, the population has actually increased by more than 100%. So it more than doubled. So this is how you can add another calculation, and you can, of course, here my example was about picking a percentage, but you can use many other kind of calculation. So that's all for today. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.